So the main reason it's so difficult to get into ketosis at the beginning is because your body is shifting the mitochondria from burning glucose to fatty acid or fat for fuel. So the reason you feel the keto flu is because you're slowly depleting your glycogen stores and shifting over to fat burning metabolism. So the way you do that is the last 4 hours before your bedtime the day before, you don't eat. So let's say you go to bed at midnight, you stop eating at 8. Then you sleep 8 hours, 8 hours hopefully, because it's very important to get good sleep. So from midnight to 8 a.m. you sleep, wake up at 8, and you're going to eat after fasting 16 hours. So you start eating at 12. You stop eating at 8 p.m. the day before, you start eating at noon. So as soon as you wake up, you're going to work out fasted, and I'm going to go into details of the workout. It's a weightlifting workout. Weightlifting targets the muscle specifically, each muscle that you hit, and makes that muscle burn through the glycogen. So if you burn through the glycogen of all your muscles by doing a full body workout, then I'm going to give you the details in a second, the only glycogen you have to burn after that is the one in your liver. That usually takes about 13 hours. After you do that, you in ketosis in 1 day. I'm going to show you proof. I'm going to test my blood sugar and my blood ketones so you can see. And also throughout the day, make sure that you're drinking electrolyte water, pretty much just water with low sodium salt in it, because it has sodium and potassium, so that way you can mitigate some of the small effects of the keto flu, because you are still going to feel a little bit like crap today, but hopefully by tonight before bed you should be in some state of ketosis, and for sure in the morning you're going to be in ketosis. I'm going to show you my results for my blood work right now before ketosis. So here I'm showing you the date and time that I'm recording this video. This is when you Google today's date and time on Google, it shows you the date and time, so that way it's not fabricated or anything. I'm gonna go ahead and test my blood right now so you could see. And you can see the results of my blood ketones and blood sugar before the workout and before ending the day eating my keto meal plan that I'm going to give you in a second as well, the details, so you can eat the same thing that I'm eating. And remember, it's an 8-hour window, so from, let's say you start eating at noon, you're going to start eating at 8. So this is to measure blood ketones. This is blood sugar. Take these two. Okay. Real quick. Some blood. There we go. Ketones and sugar. Now we just wait. Blood sugar is 106. Ketones is 0.2. So according to Wikipedia, I'm not in ketosis, and like I said, it's almost noon and I haven't eaten anything since 8 o'clock last night, so I'm already almost 16 hours in. That's why I'm at 0.2. So I'm gonna show you the details of my meal plan. I'm using Chronometer because it shows you not only the macronutrients but also the micronutrients. For my first meal, it will be some kale and eggs, and you can see there it has the measurements of everything that you need. And I use low sodium salt when I'm in a keto diet, just mainly because it has potassium and it helps you with the keto flu as well. A supplement that I take has nothing to do with ketosis, I just like taking it. Is vitamin K2, and essentially that helps with your calcium metabolism. It takes the calcium where it needs to go. A lot of studies are showing that the main reason people get heart attacks is not because of high LDL, sometimes is calcification of the aorta, and that's because they have vitamin K2 deficiencies. Meal 2 is ground beef, cabbage. Meal 3 is chicken drumsticks, 3 of them. some romaine lettuce, some tomatoes, and usually I put on the salad some extra virgin olive oil and apple cider vinegar. I just didn't feel like putting it on there. It doesn't really have any calories. Meal number 4 is pork shoulder or pork butt, pork roast, same thing, with some green beans. And at the end here, if you have a NutriBullet, it will come in handy. If not, you have to eat these and drink some almond milk. But this pretty much helps you hit all your micronutrients. So some pumpkin seeds and some walnuts. They have a lot of minerals in them. And just an ounce of each with a cup of almond milk. And then some vitamin D3 as well. So as you can see here, let me show you my vitamins. I'm hitting all of them, and my minerals as well. So my calorie intake obviously is quite high. It's at 3,121. I'm obviously obese. This is my maintenance calories. To lose weight is always good to start at your maintenance and see what your body does from that. I'm gonna take my weight in a second so you can see exactly how much I weigh. But if your maintenance calories is less than that, depending on your body weight, just take some of the meals off. That's why I put so many on there. So it's just easier to just take a meal off here and there, and then you'll be at your caloric goal. Okay, so this is the workout that you have to do so you could get into ketosis in a day. Every exercise, you're going to do 1 to 3 sets and between 15 to 20 reps. So it's very lightweight. I will first go with 1 set because there's a lot of exercises as you can see. This is how it breaks down for body parts. So your legs, 1 set of squats, do that 15 to 20 reps. Then glute kickbacks, obviously for your glutes, 1 set, 15 to 20 reps. Leg extensions for your quads, same thing. Leg curls for your hamstrings, and then calf raises for your calves, obviously. So I will first start with 1 set of each exercise, then you go down to the pulling movements. So deadlift, 1 set. Romanian deadlifts, that's for your lower back. Any type of row, barbell, dumbbell, that have machines for rows, you can use that too. That's for the middle of your back. Upright rows, that's for your upper back. You could do barbell or dumbbell, doesn't matter. Lat pull down, obviously for your lats, and bicep curls for your biceps, wrist curls for your forearms, and then shrugs for your traps. And pressing movements, you go to bench press for your chest, flies for your chest, overhead press for your shoulders. Then you get superset front, side, or rear raises for your shoulders, whatever you like doing best. Just pick 2 of them, or you could do all 3 if you really want to. Then close grip bench press for your triceps, skull crushers for your triceps. You could do any type of tricep exercises, pull downs or anything, and then planks for abs. So this is not set in stone. Whatever equipment or exercises that you like doing. If you don't like doing skull crushers and you want to do push downs with the cables, or if you want to do your bicep curls with the easy curl bar or dumbbells, it doesn't matter. Just pretty much make sure that it's around the same amount of exercises, and just essentially I'll do it by round. So 1 round, I'll do 1 set of each, 15 to 20 reps, and depending if you have time or you feel like you could do more, do it again. So go all the way from squats all the way down to planks. So everything, do it 1 set, 15 to 20 reps. Take a break, 3 minutes. See if you want to go back at it again. You should be in ketosis even if you do it once, though. If you went to bed last night and the last 4 hours before bed you didn't eat, and if you went in fasted, and also make sure to be drinking electrolyte water while you're doing this exercise because you're probably going to be lightheaded. Put a 1/4 teaspoon of low sodium salt in about 16 ounces of water, and just sip that throughout your workout. You should be fine. So I'm going to go ahead and weigh myself so I can give you some number of where I'm at.
442.0 pounds.
So 442. Have a long way to go. No big deal. I'm going to track every step of the way. So hopefully if the night before you didn't eat 4 hours before bed, you woke up, you went to the gym, you did this workout, and then ate after 16 hours of being fasted. So like I said, you went to bed at midnight, you stopped eating at 8, you woke up at 8, so you eat at noon. So as soon as you wake up at 8, go to the gym and eat at noon, eat the meals that I told you. You have 8 hours to eat them all between noon to 8 p.m. Now, if you're obese, you could eat all the meals that I told you there. It's about 3,000 calories. That's about most obese people's basal metabolic rate. If you're not obese, just take some of the meals off until you hit your caloric intake that you want to hit. And hopefully you'll be in ketosis by the end of the day before going to bed. And if not, you should be on there in ketosis when you wake up the next morning. This is the first part. The next part will be me testing my blood again and hopefully be in ketosis. See you soon.